In most micro to small B2B companies, sales teams start small, typically led by the owner-entrepreneur, sales or a commercial director. These early sales teams often consist of just a handful of members. At this stage, the SME remains profitable due to its lean organizational structure, relying on the agility and adaptability of its founding members. As the business begins to grow, the initial sales team members gain valuable experience navigating the competitive landscape, refining the company's go-to-market strategy, and accumulating tribal knowledge critical for business development. However, this informal accumulation of knowledge presents a challenge. How can this expertise be effectively documented and transferred to the new hires in a way that supports scalable growth? As we discussed earlier, scaling teams requires trust and a mindset shift. When applying this to your sales team, ask yourself, are we doing everything possible to empower our sales team to succeed? Let's dive deeper into this topic. A frequent mistake in scaling sales teams is the lack of structure in goal setting and onboarding processes. When new sales teams are hired, they are often given unrealistic sales targets, frequently vague and lacking specificity in terms of regions, customer segmentations, or product categories. A well-known Hollywood trope exemplifies this flawed approach. I don't care how you do it as long as you get it done. While this might work in the movies, it is a fundamentally ineffective way to build a sales team. In many SMEs, new hires are onboarded through verbal instructions and loosely documented sales quotas, often in a simple Word file or Excel Word spreadsheet. The expectation that new employees will instantly absorb years of accumulated experience through minimal guidance sets them up for failure rather than success. For a sales team to thrive, structure is essential. Goals must be achievable with a finite and well-defined list of potential customers, a clear product or service offering that they have to handle, a specific geographic area of focus for each sales representative. In short, businesses must care about how their sales teams get the job done, providing them with the structured support to ensure long-term success. One of the critical steps in structuring a sales team is documenting the key business insights that empower teams to make informed decisions and operate independently. This documentation should include price-benefit analysis to highlight competitive advantages, market positioning of products or services relative to competitors, general pricing trends in the industry, formalized discounting mechanisms, particularly for volume-based B2B sales, other essential data points that support strategic decision-making and improve sales effectiveness. When properly documented, these insights provide a knowledge base that enhances a sales team's ability to engage with customers, differentiate the company's offerings, and close deals efficiently. A well-structured approach enables companies to transition from an informal, small-scale sales process to a scalable, high-performing sales organization. An essential factor in this transition is the strategic allocation of sales territories. If a company has carefully defined an ideal area of operation, it should assess each sales representative's performance through monthly, quarterly, and biannual reviews. If a team member demonstrates consistent success, expanding the region may be a logical next step. However, in many SMEs, a common mistake is assigning excessive regions, product service mixes, and customer segments to sales representatives, especially new hires employees with less than a year of experience. This overload reduces efficiency and diminishes their ability to build strong relationships with clients. A counterintuitive yet highly effective strategy is to reduce rather than increase the assigned region and the customer group for each sales team member. By narrowing their focus, sales representatives can engage with a smaller, well-defined customer base more frequently, build deeper relationships with key accounts, enhance their expertise within a targeted market segment, improve conversion rates and long-term customer value. Rather than chasing too many prospects with minimal engagement, a focused approach enables sales teams to achieve better results through repeated interactions and sustained relationship building. As an SME scales, revenue growth must align with a structured hiring strategy designed to maximize coverage of potential markets and customers. However, hiring alone is not enough. Effective oversight is necessary to ensure sustained growth. For sales directors and general managers, the next challenge is to implement a structured reporting system that provides an objective, high-level view of both progress and obstacles hindering expansion. A well-defined reporting framework should track sales performance on a regional and individual basis, highlight key wins and areas needing improvement, including losses, identify bottlenecks preventing growth, provide data-driven insights to refine strategy. With the right reporting mechanisms in place, leadership can make informed decisions, optimize sales team performance, and ensure the organization moves towards sustainable business expansion. Scaling a sales team from a small to medium-sized organization requires more than hiring just new employees. It demands structure, strategic territory allocation, proper onboarding, and clear documentation of key insights. Businesses that fail to implement these foundational elements often struggle with inconsistent sales performance and high turnover. However, by focusing on a structured sales process, refining market coverage, and establishing effective reporting mechanisms, SMEs can build a scalable, high-performing sales organization capable of driving long-term success.